read the book Fantastic Secret of Orange yesterday. This book is about three boys and then one little bossy girl. The one of the boys heard the big dump that fell off a tree last night.
Here's a middle school series book from James Patterson. My brother is a big fat liar. Georgia's rather afraid, broke school rules for fun, and everyone thinks she's just like him. And because of him, Missy, a mean girl, is picking on her. Will she be able to prove others wrong? Find out more by reading My Brother is a Big Fat Liar. Also, don't forget to check out other #1 best-selling series from James Patterson.
I read the book Into the Wild by Aaron Hunter, the Warrior series. This is Bluestar, leader of the ThunderClan. And this is Firepaw, a young apprentice, and may become a warrior. And this is Tigerclaw, a warrior of the ThunderClan. And also, this is Greatpaw, a young apprentice. And that is the 4 main characters of the ThunderClan.
This is The One and Only Ivan by Catherine Applegate. This is Ruby, a elephant, who meets a gorilla named Ivan. They both came from the wild and they try to save the show in the mall. You will have to read to find out. Coming soon.
Catching Fire by Susan Collins is a book of adventure. After the Hunger Games last year, a quarter quell orders 1 boy victor and 1 girl victor from each district has to go back to the Hunger Games. Katniss and Peeta found out the news after a horrible victory tour.
Haymitch, Katniss's mentor, tells her she's going into the arena with trained killers this time. Katniss needs to know who the enemy is.
At the training center, Katniss shoots the bow once and all the other 23 tributes want to be Katniss's ally. Katniss gets to pick who she wants. She picks Beady and Wires, 2 tributes from District 3. She also picks Mags, the female tribute from District 4. Haymitch does not approve. He recommends Vinegar Dare or Johanna, the stronger tributes. Katniss refuses to take Haymitch's advice. They have a matter of days until the games. Live or die? Find out when you read Catching Fire by Susan Collins.
The Invention of Hugo Cabaret by Brian Selznick. One day, Hugo's dad took Hugo to a movie for his birthday. When the movie was over, Hugo's dad told him about the first movie he watched when he was a boy. This is the movie that Hugo's dad was talking to about. Hugo lives with his uncle at the train station. One day, Hugo was being chased by the station inspector. Hugo had to hide. Hugo also had to hang on a clock 100 feet above the ground. Hugo is a young boy. This is the old man that said that he was going to burn Hugo's notebook. This is the automaton. This is Hugo and his friend Isabella walking into the bookstore. Hugo and his friend Isabella are watching a movie at the movie theater. Hugo and Isabella are talking in the train, and the station inspector is watching them. Hugo finally fixed the automaton, and now he knows a secret message that his father was trying to send him. The end.
This is Diary of a Wimpy Kid by Jeff Kinney. One day, Greg and Riley were prank calling people. They were having fun. Then they were getting ready to go to sleep and were watching a scary movie. And it showed a scary part and they yelled. The next day, Greg went home and him and Roger got into an argument. The family likes to get out and do stuff with each other. Bye.
Zoo Break by Gordon Korman is about a kid named Savannah. Someone steals her monkey Cleo. Later, her class takes a trip to All Aboard Animals. And Cleo is on display. Later, Savannah and her team plan to break into All Aboard Animals and take her back. Someone should read this book if they like The Homework Machine or Swindle. But what will happen during the next and last Zoo Break? Read Zoo Break by Gordon Korman to find out.
My book is called Dead End in Norvell. It's by and about Jack Gantos. Jack Gantos is a boy who gets nosebleeds whenever he is surprised, startled, nervous, etc. He gets grounded at the beginning of his summer vacation because he shoots his dad's rifle at a drive-in movie screen. He can't leave his house except for helping his neighbor, Miss Volker. So when a drunken Hells Angel gets run over by a steamroller, the Hells Angel's friends start to terrorize the small town of Norvell where Jack lives in revenge of their loss.
My book is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows by J.K. Rowling. In this book, Harry Potter follows Professor Dumbledore's mission to find Horcruxes. And his friends, Hermione Granger and Ronald Weasley, help him. Until dark wizards take over the Ministry of Magic and some of them find him. They take him to the Ministry where the Dark Lord Voldemort is. Will Harry Potter defeat Voldemort or not? Find out in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows.
The Twistros Key is a fantasy book by Tony Almagel. One day, a girl named Lynn was mourning by her dead pet Vol's grave when she found a strange package that said Twistros on it. She found an old key inside that looked like a rose. She found that it unlocked a pathway to a world named Silver. Silver is a place where dead pets go for a second life. She discovered her dead pet Vol named Rufus. Together they go on a quest to save Silver. If Lynn doesn't complete her task, she could be stuck in Silver forever. Will she rise up to the task, or will she fail? Read the Twistros Key to find out.
Warriors Into the Wild by Aaron Hunter. Fiction. Kitty pets are cats who live with two legs. Humans. Rusty, a kitty pet, has always wanted to live in the wild. This is a random cat I found. In In the end, Firepaw turns out to be a good cat.
The Hunger Games by Susan Collins. In the country of Panem, the capital chooses one boy and one girl from the 12 districts to represent their district in the Hunger Games. They fight to the death until one stands in the arena. The last one standing will be crowned victor of that year. When Katniss Everdeen gets picked to be in the Hunger Games, she faces difficult obstacles. Will she win? We'll find out in the Hunger Games.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Dog Days by Jeff Kinney. This book is about a boy named Greg and his best friend Molly. They went on a vacation together and went on a very scary ride. Greg was happy to be home after his vacation so he could sleep and be lazy. You should read this book if you like funny and fiction books.
This is The Legend of Sleepy Hollow by Washington Irving. In this book, a man named Ichabod Crane, a schoolmaster, goes to a town called Sleepy Hollow. One night, after drinking and storytelling, he will soon realize what will be in the woods waiting for him. It will be something awful, something not alive. It will be the Headless Horseman. Read The Legend of Sleepy Hollow by Washington Irving.
In the book Warriors Into the Wild by Aaron Hunter, a kitty pet cat named Lusty dreams of going into the forest. One day, his curiosity gets to the best of him, and he goes past his fence. There, he fights with the wildcat named Greypaw. Then, after he and Greypaw fight, they become friends. The leader of ThunderClan then walks out of the bushes and invites Rusty to ThunderClan. Rusty says that he needs time to think, but after that night, he says yes. But it comes with a challenge. Will Rusty, newly named Firepaw, ever prove his loyalty? And what is Tiger Claw up to? Find out in Warriors Into the Wild. I think that people should read this book because it's adventurous and action-packed.
The Red Pyramid by Rick Riordan is where Set plans to unleash his fury on his birthday when he's at his strongest. This is the spirit battle at the Red Pyramid. This is Sadie Kane, Carter Kane's brother. She saves her brother from Set and the world. This is Osiris, the Lord of the Underworld, now Carter and Sadie's father.
Khufu is a loyal basketball-playing companion. He will stay by your side in battle. Bast is a goddess released from her tomb to protect Sadie and Carter Kane. This is Set, the evil god who wants to rule both worlds, spirit and mortal. The Red Pyramid. Get it now.
Take the Reins is written by Jessica Burkhart. Sasha Silver and Horace Charm arrive on campus with the elite Cantor Cast Academy. Sasha shows her skills in the arena and is determined to prove that she belongs at Cantorwood. Will Sasha prove that she belongs at Cantorwood and make the advanced team? Paige, Sasha's roommate, is her best friend. Do teammates have to be friends? 5 girls, 1 academy, and some serious attitude.
The Falcon Feathers by Ron Roy. When Josh and his friends went to see the baby falcons, they were gone. They don't know where they went. They went to the sheriff to see what was wrong. But they found him. Read this book if you want to find out more. Read this if you like a little mystery and a little laugh.
Hi, my name is Spencer and I will be reviewing Zubrik by Gordon Gorman.
The capuchin monkey, Savannah Drysdale, Griffin Bing's best friend's monkey, has been stolen by two crooks by the name of Mr. Nastasi and Klaus. Griffin, Savannah, Ben, Melissa, Logan, and Pitch have a history of robbing. They have stolen a baseball card before that rightly belonged to Griffin. The crooks, Mr. Nastasi, Klaus, live on a zoo boat where they keep all of the animals. And they put Cleo, aka Eleanor, on the boat and hid her. At night they released Hoot the Owl that would scare the animals from escaping. I hope you like to read Zoo Break by Gordon Corman. Thank you for watching.
The book Into the Wild by Aaron Hunter is a book about a house cat named Rusty. When he jumps the fence into the woods, he meets a cat named Graystripe. He then comes back to camp with him and their leader, Blue Star. Will Blue Star take the house cat named Rusty? Or will Rusty stay back with his friend Smudge to remain a house cat? Find out in the book Into the Wild by Aaron Hunter.
A Tale from a Not So Happy Heartbreaker by Rachel Renee Russell. Screaming and squealing everywhere. Then Nicky remembers it's February 1st. On Valentine's Day, there's a girl asks a boy dance. She starts to worry. Will she ever get the nerves to ask Brandon to the dance? Going to ask Brandon to get pizza with her, but he cancels. Devastated, she gets through texts since Brandon's birthday party. What will she ever do? Will she ever get the nerves to ask Brandon to the dance? Girls should read this book series because it's just like Jar Wimpy Kid, except this is just for girls.
My book is called Dear Dumb Diary, Let's Pretend This Never Happened by Jim Benton. This book is about a girl named Jamie Kelly. She is in middle school and she has a best friend named Isabella and an enemy named Angeline. In this book, Jamie gets bullied by Angeline and her group of friends. Jamie gets sent to the principal's office and sees Angeline's permanent record. She decides to steal it. Jamie's baby cousin Eddie is coming for the weekend. He is always a sticky mess. So Jamie is annoyed and mad because she lost Angeline's permanent record and she has to deal with Eddie this weekend. This book is very good. I think that you would like this book if you like Diary of a Wimpy Kid or Dork Diaries. I think you should read this book because it's short, interesting, and there's lots of twists in the book that are unpredictable, and it is easy to read. For these reasons, I think you should read Let's Pretend This Never Happened by Jim Benton.